We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Houston.
South. Look at hot. 18. What's up? Buggy.
On play action. Stroud. He's going to air one out right away. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play right off the bat. 47 yards. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
Under. 18. Hey, Uno Mars. 11. Why Tony? 19 Texans.
Now Stroud. That one caught by Noah. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 16-yard line.
Flash. Hey, Uno. Look the hot. Under. Hey, south.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's to the left side and caught by Noel. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Texans. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll go again with Benson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. They get that one out to Connor. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
A gain of 7.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. McBride is the motion man. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Murray on 3rd down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
2nd down, Murray. And that one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Again, it's Murray. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short, and they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
On the quick.
And now the first down for Joe Mixon. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Hold on. 18. That's it. Hey,
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a man. That's Noah. And they'll whistle him down, but out before he picks up his first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Forced to his right. A throw right side. Pulled in by Noel.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. On first and 10, here's Benson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, Murray in trouble, and down he goes. Third here, man, Will Anderson getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
To kick off for Arizona.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's to the right, that's to the right. 118, what's that?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. This will be a nice pickup of 5 and take it to the 41-yard line.
He was brought down by Max Melton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
All right. Tony.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
18. What's up?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome.
A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Slot man in motion right. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7. They go play action, and he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
3rd and 15.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw is Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
First down throw for Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Benson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The Texans going with a dive set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Murray from the pistol. It's caught by Harrison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Benson
on 1st and 10. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Benson once more. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Hey, uno. Boys, let's finish strong. Hey, uno Mars. 19 Texans.
Again, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey. At 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud again. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now Murray on the play fake. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Off the play action, here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Good for a Houston Texans.
CJ.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Buggy. Look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Tony.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
That's another Texans 1st down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Throwing to Stroud.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Mixon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. A lot of grass ahead. 12.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's Murray. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, Murray lost it! And the Texans grab it! Up to the races, middle of the field! Reaches the 40! Into the red zone! And Houston returns this to the end zone! Touchdown! The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol with Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Another throw coming from Murray. Takes out a one-stop.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping at quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. Give aids them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Hey, fourth down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
All right. Tony.
First down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray on third down. Into the hands of Harrison. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
18. What's that?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 12.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Why, Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. That's incomplete left side. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27, and he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intercept.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Max Milton with the INT. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Already.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Caught, this is Nolan. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 11.
Here's Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Kyler looking to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Man in motion here. Here's Murray. 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air yet again, Brissett escapes the pocket. Thrown deep down the near. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
19. Hey, kill. 20. Hey, kill. Motion.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals tie us up 28-all.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
All right.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Stroud off of play action. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Second down and 10.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down.
18. Hey, uno. Under. Please. Buggy. Why Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's another.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
All right. Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud again. Looking over the middle, that's Noel. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 11.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
12. All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw again on second. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nice return, starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay. 20. Good.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
19. Set. 12. Rabbit. Hey. Go.
From the pistol, Brissett. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Out to the right. 118. That's it.
Nixon on the toss. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Stroud. Collins got it left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18. That's it. Hey, Uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
11.
1st down, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Now it's Brissett. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up? Hey, south.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Working underneath here to Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
19.
They'll motion a tight end left. Now an inside give to Benson. Nice cut back right, creating some room here. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Hey,
Working inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So now it'll be second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Hey, check. Go.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Texans 35. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Look at hot, look at hot. 19 Texans. Tony.
They go play action with Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Why Tony? How's this not? Hot. On 18. That's it. Look at hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Here we go. On 18. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So out now comes the punter. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. The give now to Benson. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Come on, Ray.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Gone. 19.
They'll send him over right.
12.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Come on, Ray.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
19. Hey, kill.
Motioning him from the slot right. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Has it downfield, working the left. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Brissett to throw it. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
19. Hey, kill.
Running back sent in motion. He's back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
45. Texans 35. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 19.
Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
On 18. Let's hurt.
Again, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans got to score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. It looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Got his man. This is Noel. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
At the 26-yard line.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. He's out in the clear. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st down, Arizona.
Go.
They'll give up the gut to Benson. He still has room inside the 30. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line.
19. Good. 19. Good.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Houston.